IDFC FIRST Bank. We have with us Mr. Vaidyanathan as well. And it's funny that we are 25 here at CNBC-TV18, and every subsequent conversation that we have, you seem a lot younger than the previous conversation that we had as well. Now with the compliments done, let's ask you, rarely do we get a banker, just the day after the RBI policy. And this one was interesting because of the CRR cut that came by as well. And this also at a time when, there is some stress in the microfinance industry. So on both these accounts, what do you make? One, on the CRR cut, how do you think that will, infuse more liquidity into the system, alleviate the stress that we're seeing right now? And secondly, on the stress that you're seeing at the microfinance level itself, what are your comments?
So let's take one thing at a time. Let's talk about CRR cut.
Yeah.
So CRR cut has given a release of 1.2 lakh crores to the system, quite significant actually, right. And it has its own multiplier effect because money, it rolls over more into the system in a multiplier way. So I think this will, ease up liquidity in the system, release cash for lending, and in a way will start powering growth again.
Well, specifically for your bank, how much do you think would be the benefit?
I haven't done the calculation offhand, but basically it will be, as pro rata. But I think the more important thing is the easing of liquidity. The overnight money, call money rate had gone up to about 6.75%. That could ease up about 25 basis points. So money available, money becomes cheaper. I think directionally it's quite clear where it is headed. So now the next policy cut, hopefully, in a month or 2 months, it should happen.
Specifically, it'd be better for you as well, right? Because you'll have a little more cash to lend as well. Speaking about lending and receiving back, that's more important right now. How is the stress at the borrower level?
So, as you can see on the corporate level, people have lots of cash, there's no problem there. On the retail side, there's no problem there overall. We're talking MFI separately. Retail side, there's no problem. MFI side, there's no problem. So these businesses are running perfectly well. You can see our numbers. So on the microfinance side, we have about a 12,000 crore book. Thus, it's going through its own challenge at this point of time.
All right, we take that point. Thanks a lot. We'll have a short conversation now and a lot longer conversation later as well. But in the meanwhile, we do have with us,